Hey everyone, this is Royce After Hours here back with part 2 of my review of Black Panther Wakanda Forever, the sequel to Black Panther. And let me tell you what I saw. It was a complete joke. First of all, to start things off, Namor. This is going to contain spoilers, by the way. So if I were you, I wouldn't watch this at all. Namor is a psychopath who kills people in a helicopter uh, for like little to for no reason, but well, yeah. He's introduced as a psychopath who's worried about being exposed, and yet he's the one attacking people out. He's attacking. Uh, he's attacking people for taking vibranium. Like, that's gonna get you noticed, bruh. And how does he speak English if him and his people have been isolated in the water for years? And this man's been living for a very long time, since the 1500s or so. And you can tell that a movie like this is shot during the pandemic, because around that boat scene, it's usually been two people being shot uh, during this invasion of that boat by like Wakandans and the and just overall scenes between two people here and there. You'll see it throughout the movie. So two people here, two people underwater, two people over there. Just but that's like around the beginning of the movie. That's where you see that stuff, and we see that on that boat there's U.S. soldiers who are invading this boat that I believe belongs to the Wakandans, and they want that vibranium so they can get some, power up, and defend themselves even better as well. And the funny thing is that they're always white males. I don't know why, but like, really, where's the diversity there for the American soldiers? The U.S. soldiers, no diversity there, right? But you have to make them all white, right? And they all kneel before the Queen of Wakanda, Ramonda, was it? Queen Ramonda? Ramonda, I don't know. Like, really? It's kind of cringe. All the white soldiers are bowing. Not bowing, but kneeling before the Queen. Like, really? It's kind of cringe. And it's really a sad thing because what was the diversity in the U.S. Army? It's all just white men. They're all evil. White people are evil, right? It's just and then there was a toxic. Apparently, there's a toxic white male who was inside the the UN. I think it's the United Nations, and the guy representing America was like, "Where's our vibranium? We need some of that stuff." And Queen Ramonda is saying that the world is dangerous and the people and the governments are dangerous, so they won't risk giving the vibranium to them because they could use it to hurt other people. And this is some dangerous stuff, pretty much. No different than giving away, I don't know, could be something worse. But vibranium is like dangerous for everybody. And yet, Namor is the only threat, right? She says that, right? And yet, the only threat to Wakanda has been Namor, no one else. And what was that? honestly. And she's worried about other countries, Europe or the North America, continent. Really? And for that, she's a hypocrite because she is offended that these U.S. soldiers invaded ship, Wakandan territory. I don't know what it was holding, but it was holding it. I'm guessing it was something. I have no idea what they were doing there. If they say something, well, then I don't. I didn't forgot it, I guess. And that's why the soldiers were kneeling, because that's what they were doing, invading their property, invading a Wakandan ship. Was it? I think so. Or maybe it was American. I think it was an American ship. I'm not sure. But they broke in, so maybe it was American. Either way, I think it was Wakandan though. And next thing you know, uh, Queen Ramonda of Wakanda, she's offended that they're invading their ship, their stuff. But she has no problem though. She has no problem in invading, the United States, in abducting a girl from the U.S. Like, really? When your rules, when you get invaded, when your stuff gets invaded, that's a problem. But when you're invading America, abducting a girl, or even when you did that kind of thing where you go to America without any heads up, you just enter without any repercussions, really? Hold on. You gotta be kidding me. What a joke. It's really hypocritical of her to do that stuff, because you're mad at the very thing you're doing as well, but without repercussions, without any punishment. So you get to invade foreign soil, break the rules, sovereign rights of the United States by abducting a girl without any jurisdiction. But when the U.S. does it to get some vibranium, oh, that's a problem. It's a problem now. Vibranium that belongs to apparently the Talocan, but hey, what do I know, right? Earl Malaji did the same thing in Falcon and Winter Soldier, like in that show that I saw, and like they were beating up all the dudes. And these dudes didn't even know what like these guys are military, and they couldn't handle these chicks. They just kept falling and tripping and swinging in the air, just crap. Ugh. And the weird thing is when Shuri gets abducted with Riri Williams to head to Talocan by Namor's uh, 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 Talocanians. The funniest thing you would not believe is that when they escape through the rescue of T'Challa's ex-girlfriend, ex-wife, I guess, she rescues them. She kills two of the Talocanian women, two women from Talocan, and 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 Queen Ramonda is sending them there to rescue them. And when Riri Williams and Shuri are rescued, she does nothing to prepare for battle. Nothing. Because when they arrive, Queen Rwanda doesn't say, "Oh well, we need to go. We need to prepare for battle." Da 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 da. Da. Nothing. So that's kind of stupid. Oh jeez. Wakandan Wakandan leader here is just stupid, man. What happened? What's wrong with her? She's queen. She's supposed to protect the people and evacuate the people and go to a military procedure. But no. But in the end of the day, in the final battle, at the end of the day, Shuri wants to kill Namor because Namor killed Queen Ramonda by drowning her. You know. And next thing you know, when they're fighting, taking the battle to the sea, Shuri and Namor are fighting and fighting. She clips his wings on his ankles. He loses because, of course, the villain's going to lose. But even if he wasn't the villain, he's a man, so of course the man would have lost. And next thing you know, we see the scene where we see the scene where well, Wakandans are like short numbers fighting the Talocans army. There's like 20 to 30 of them surrounding the last 5 or 6, really. They're about to die and stuff. They're about to be deleted by these Telocanians. Next thing you know, Shuri and Namor make up because Shuri's all like, "We can't let vengeance consume us." And what a great message, I guess. But at the end of the day, uh, to go back to Riri Williams, she makes a vibranium detector to, like, that's the only reason why Namor is trying to, well, that's the only reason Namor wants to find Riri Williams, if you didn't know, because the people on the boat, the Americans, sent 2 people down in the water to find vibranium, and they did, and then Talocan showed up and started deleting the American people there, left and right. And that's when some lady with a gun, had infinite ammo, trying to escape. Next thing you know, Namor wants Reed Williams dead because she has that machine that detects vibranium, and Shuri doesn't want that to happen. And honestly, Reed Williams has nothing to say about Tony Stark by Iron Man, because in the comics, I believe that's her inspiration. That's who inspired her to do all that stuff. So it's kind of weird how Namor wants to delete Riri Williams because of the vibranium detector, and now it's just, oh well, the people are gonna find us and hurt us and take all our stuff. I get he wants to protect them, but really, bro, could have just made a deal without violence. And honestly, Riri Williams' suit is so terrible because it has cornrows on the helmet. And honestly, when T'Challa's was T'Challa's funeral, you had like no Avengers there. Really? That's so crap. Well, this whole crap, and I don't like it. It was boring and lame. Namor should have been comic book accurate, but it wasn't. Overall, I'm giving this movie a 3 out of 10. I don't like it. I think it's terrible, and that's all I gotta say. So like, comment, subscribe, and peace out, bro.